Hey everybody, this is Craig from Live Volt Games, and today we are going to discuss Fallout 4. Now, Fallout 4 has been out for a week and a day, and do I like it is the question, because you're going to notice that my videos stopped with the, doing the days. Well, it stopped for a reason. You know what that reason is? The reason is I was building settlements, and that shit's boring to watch. And what I'm trying to do is capture 5 minutes at a time that are amazing, and blah, blah, blah. And I did capture a few other things, but honestly, what I'm doing right now in the game is boring. If I capture something awesome, I'm going to still go by the day thing and do that, and I'll just continue on how long it's been since I started playing. So I have another one which I think I may start as day 10. But yeah. Do I like Fallout 4? Of course I do. Fallout 4, if you are a fan of Fallout 3 and New Vegas, either or, there's nothing that you should hate about Fallout 4. It's everything that you wanted. That being said, there are complaints that I have personally about Fallout 4, but I'm not going to review this game. Devine actually asked me if I was going to do a review for it, and I'm not going to do a review for it because I think it's unfair if I review a Fallout game. Just like I think it's unfair if I review a Silent Hill game because I'll be extremely biased one way or another because I have my favorite and I'm go based off comparisons with that. So it's really hard to keep the game separate and say like, well, I liked Fallout 3 better because of this. And as an overall experience so far, I mean, I don't even have a fraction of the time I had in Fallout 3. Obviously, I still like Fallout 3 better because I have better memories with Fallout 3. I'm not there yet with Fallout 4. Obviously, I didn't trade in Fallout 4 immediately because I still have it. But the best part is that I've been playing Fallout 4 for a week now, and I have not even opened this. I have not broke the binding on the Bible yet. Because I want to explore everything and do everything my own way and find things my own way instead of having to go in the book. I always save the Bible for later for Bethesda games. But I did get the collector's edition one. As you can see, I was really hyped up. I have a glowing one. And I got the Pip-Boy up there for the Funko, pop vinyls. But yeah, I love the game. I mean, so much freedom. Overwhelming at first. It is tremendously overwhelming. I said this in the past videos. Right when I got in the game, it was like, here's 50 missions. Here's a bunch of miscellaneous quests. Here's side missions. Go do the main quest. Oh, here's a settlement. You're going to have to build shit here. You're going to have to do this. And it's just like, calm down. Oh, there's no level cap. Here's your skill tree. Look at all these perks. Now I'm at the point where I'm managing everything. And like I said, it's boring right now because I'm building up settlements. I have 3 settlements that I'm building. And I have a person going between them and giving, spreading out the supplies evenly and stuff like that. It's not fun to watch. So that's why I'm not streaming it right now. I do occasionally actually do missions when I need to go back and get supplies. So the fact that I'm spending all my time doing a meta game is truly amazing. I'm getting my $60 worth out of just managing my settlements. I think that's fucking awesome. Because the story and stuff to me, I mean, the story is very predictable. The outcome of the story is very predictable. But I don't play Fallout for that. I play Fallout for the experience of gaining levels and blah, blah, blah. And right now, if you look online, you're going to see a lot of mixed thoughts about Fallout. For those of you who haven't bought it, just bear in mind that Fallout 4 has this huge hype around it that, Fallout 3 had a lot of hype, and Fallout New Vegas had a lot of hype, but it had a lot of hype amongst the people who were going to play it. Fallout 4 had a huge hype around everybody people who have not even played Fallout, and that's why they're giving away Fallout 3 with this if you bought the Xbox One version. A lot of people I see online that are playing Fallout 4 have never touched a Fallout, and I saw some complaints tonight on a Facebook group where a person was like, I fucking hate this game because I just shot at something 3 times at point blank range and it didn't hit him. And I was like, buddy, that's what the skill tree is for. Why don't you put some points in your perception and work your way up? It's not fucking Call of Duty. It's not Halo. You're not going to go down iron sights and hit something immediately. Like, you need to work your way up to it. Your character is nothing. Even though he should be a little better at shooting, considering in the story he says that I'm, part of the army. I was part of the army. So they should have at least, based your character around that and then let you build on that. But I digress. It's a Bethesda game, man. It's an RPG. You're not starting out as a, stellar epic shooter. You need to work your way up to that if that's what you want to be. You don't even have to be that. You can use VATS, which is the closest thing you're going to get to auto aim, but even at that, if you have low skills, you're still not going to hit shit. I've been packing on my skills, and I still will occasionally miss a point blank fucking headshot. But I don't know. I feel like some people went in here thinking that Fallout was a first person shooter strictly, and that's not what it is. And if you're playing it for that, you're missing out completely. Like, I can't wait till we weed you out and I don't have to hear about it anymore, which I'll give it another week. Battlefront's out, so maybe that'll pull some of the people who don't understand what Fallout is out of here. But my complaints about the game, personally, I do love every aspect of the game, except that they gave the Lone Wanderer a voice. Male or female, I don't care what the voice is. I wish they never gave that character a voice. That character is supposed to be you. You're supposed to make the character look like you, and this one's like a deep creation system. Why did they give him a voice? I feel like it was more... I know they did it for the story to make it more involving. I feel like it's more involving when what you're going to say is written out, and then you pick that reply. Like in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, you could tell people to fuck off. And the best part is that was one of the options. It would say fuck off, and you tell them that. And, you know, usually you would mutter that by yourself. You'd be like, fuck off. And you do it. This one, you pick like sarcasm, and he says something for you. And sometimes dialogue just cuts off after you use sarcasm, by the way. And some characters like it, but sometimes in the game you just want to tell somebody fuck off. And it's not as fun when you have a voice actor doing it. And I know there's a shit ton of lines of dialogue in this game with something like 110,000 lines of dialogue, but I feel like they wasted it on that character. I wish he didn't speak. I wish it was just your responses. I feel like that takes away from your involvement with the character, and that's kind of a big one for me, is because Fallout 3 and New Vegas, I felt like it was me playing, and now it's me playing as this guy who's already established, who has a voice, who sounds nothing like me. That's something that actually takes away a lot from me, and that's a huge complaint. I don't know. I mean, I'm invested in the game. Like I said, I've spent most of my time doing settlements, not even doing missions. I've spent more time going back and forth to places, picking up telephones and aluminum cans than doing main stories, and I'm still having fun with it. So, I mean, that's a huge complaint for me, but it's not something that's a game ruining. Some people are asking about frame rates and stuff on Xbox. Dude, it plays just like Fallout 3. A little bit better because I've actually only had one lockup in the entire time I've played the game. I've had one lockup, and I got stuck on something, but that was my fault because it was one of those areas that you're like, I really shouldn't go in there, and I went in there anyways, and that's what happened. But the time the game actually locked up and froze on me, I was wicked lucky. I had this feeling. Hold on. I'm drinking tea. I had this distinct feeling. I was like, I need to save right now. I don't know why. I just felt it. And I saved the game. 10 minutes later, it fucking froze on me. And there was no saving in between it. So, I'm glad that happened. Because sometimes when you open your inventory randomly, it autosaves. And there's only one autosave slot. So, I don't know why. I think they should have 3 or 4 autosave slots and it should just go down progressively. But it doesn't do that. Yeah, so I got real lucky, and I totally anticipate that happening, and not because, oh, they ship buggy games, blah, blah, blah. It's what I've come to expect from Bethesda, and it's not so terrible and so prevalent that it's going to make me not want to play the game, because I think it's a huge... Let me say this. A lot of you people who are coming on and complaining about the lagginess and, oh, my game's doing this, blah, 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 you're not Bethesda fans, okay? Morrowind was fucking terrible with it. Oblivion was pretty bad with it. Skyrim, it happened to me a lot. Fallout 3 happened to me a lot. New Vegas was terrible. I started my Twitter account, and one of my first videos on here is a huge lockup glitch on New Vegas that completely fucked one of my saves. So, I mean, it's something I come to expect. Now, you're like, well, it's something that you shouldn't come to expect from a AAA game. You guys have never played Bethesda's version of Pirates of the Caribbean, which you could not finish. So, I think it's a huge improvement over things that they've done in the past. So I mean, aside from that, the frame rate shit doesn't bother me. I'm gonna end up getting Fallout 4 on the PS4 as well. I want to play it on Xbox because my girlfriend wants to play it, and she's playing Persona 4 Golden right now. When she's done with it, she's gonna want to play Fallout, and when she's gonna play Fallout, she's not gonna play it on the Xbox. She's gonna play it on PS4. That way, we can have it on separate TVs when we want to play. So I'm going to get it on there, and I'll tell you then, which is maybe Santa will bring it. I don't know. I'll tell you then if there's a huge difference between the Xbox One and the PS4 version. I originally sprung for the Xbox One version because I like the streaming better. I like the Twitch app better on the Xbox One. But it turns out the first night I got the game, my mic didn't work apparently, which has happened to me a couple times in videos, and I had to redo it a million times. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I like the game. I think it's fantastic. Like I said, it's everything that I wanted. Like I said, I didn't get so hyped up because of what happened with 3. I have a feeling that if I let the hype get the best of me, that voice thing would really bother me. For some reason, it bothers me so much, and I don't know why, but it really takes me out of the character, and I really wish they didn't voice him over. It's irritating. I turn on subtitles and just tune the dude out when he talks. I don't know. Maybe when I play my female character, because I'm not a female, it'll be better. But even in my past games, I've always made a female character, and it's still the same thing because I play in first person. But yeah, I mean, there are a few things I don't like about the game. Like the power armor. I don't like the thing about power armor, how you have to keep it powered. If I ever showed any of my characters from Fallout 3, almost every one of my characters is in Enclave armor. And I don't like that the power armor, you have to keep it powered. I don't like that it changes your HUD. I wish that it was just like standard armor. I don't like it that they made its own little management system for it, and putting together the separate parts. I do enjoy that you get to like mix and match pieces for your power armor, but I don't like that you have to continuously like micromanage your stuff. You can customize pretty much everything in the game. I wish they kind of just left that as like an armor set, and it didn't, like I said, didn't change your HUD. Because even if you're not wearing a helmet, it still changes your fucking view, and I don't like that. It also changes from green to fucking New Vegas ugly colors, by the way. I don't know if anybody's noticed that. What else? Oh yeah, I don't like that time doesn't stop anymore. And that's not like something that can ruin the game. It's something that I've gotten used to. If I want to look at what somebody's inventory is on their body, I need to kill everybody first and then go back through. Which is kind of irritating, and I feel like I missed a lot of stuff because I just don't even want to bother with at that point. I just want to get the fuck out of that area, or I've already put enough coffee pots in my inventory that I don't have room to carry shit anymore. But having the individualized armor puts more weight in your inventory, and I don't like that. It makes it so you can carry less. But that being said, I also at first didn't like that there's no such thing as junk anymore either. Everything serves a purpose in the game now. You can get a coffee cup, and that coffee cup is made out of ceramic, so you break it down, you're going to use the ceramic. So it actually makes it so you want to pick up everything in a building, and it's a good thing that you have pretty much, you don't have a bottomless inventory with your companion, but you have to make a lot of trips back to your settlement if you actually care about taking care of it. I build a lot of walls. I need a lot of steel in that game. So yeah, I got some things that I don't like about it, some things that get getting used to. Like I said, I wish that you could still look at a body and it would stop everything around you so you could probably go through their inventory, because like I said, I think I miss a lot as far as what comes out of the inventory. But then again, equipping things that you find on people is not as good as when a legendary ghoul or, a legendary raider pops up. I love fighting them because they always got some piece of armor that's awesome. So right now I got mismatched armor. If you make my character, by the way, you use glasses and you put on the Brother Here to Steel thing with a legendary wasteland harness. Yeah, and black rim glasses, you look exactly like Gordon Freeman. That was fun. So, Fallout 4, very excited. I don't feel like I'm going to get the full experience until well into next year, because that's how long I'll be playing this until Doom comes out, by the by. Game of the year, still going to Phantom Pain. Chew on that one. Thank you guys for watching.